Hey guys, it's just Jess. Welcome to my channel. I am just getting started with my YouTube channel. I have a lot of things to say, but today I'm going to actually do just my base of my face and just talk. So, my mom has introduced me to Mary Kay. I have actually been pretty impressed, so I'm going to do my base of my face and only my base with Mary Kay products. I just got out of the shower. I needed it. It's hot outside. It's July, and I was sweaty. So I jumped in the shower, scrubbed. I actually have been using this Time Wise stuff. I'm getting up there in age, and I have some serious pore issues. And saying that, my foundation and stuff I've noticed has been just soaking into and caking into my pores, and it's disgusting, especially whenever it's hot outside. It's gross. I don't like it. I've tried everything. I YouTube tutorials constantly, and I've been trying to find solutions to my issue. So this set has a microderm abrasion plus set, so you actually cleanse your face first, and I use this 4-in-1 cleanser first, Time Wise. I need it. I'm getting older. I use the cleanser first, and then there's a microderm abrasion wash, which actually has like a grainy feel to it, so it really cleans out your pores. And then after you're done washing and you pat dry, because you need to be really gentle with your skin, so you're supposed to pat. I am guilty of not patting dry. I am very not as gentle with my skin as I should be. And then you put this pore minimizer. That is my key. That's why when mom introduced me to Mary Kay, I was like, I need something to minimize my pores so my makeup will stop caking into my pores because it's gross. It's just freaking gross. So I've been trying any and everything. I have a huge vanity that I'm sitting at right now full of makeup, different foundations, different CC creams, different everything, full of coverage, light coverages, BB creams, everything. Just things, I have different things I have tried. Excuse me, I have wardrobe malfunctions. I'm dressed light because it is very hot outside. But this pore minimizer, I've been using it since Sunday. Today is Thursday, Friday, and I've already seen some results. And my makeup's not soaking down into my pores. And you're supposed to use it twice a day. I'm not gonna lie, last night, had a long day, fell asleep. Not good skincare. But I've been doing pretty good for me for being as tired as I get. So today I'm going to actually use as many Mary Kay products as possible. I have the CC cream, the primer, and I don't have a setting spray yet for Mary Kay. So I'm going to use my own setting spray because I'm an avid setting spray user. And I don't have their brushes or anything, so I'm going to use a Wet n Wild brush. So first of all, moisturize. The Time Wise Pore Minimizer, you moisturize as normal after. I'm actually going to use, I found this collagen and caviar moisturizer, pH factor 55. Found it at Burlington. I know some people question Burlington and TJ Maxx and all those their stuff, but this was sealed, and I like it. And you're supposed to pat your moisturizer on. But you always moisturize. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. I know they say if you over moisturize, you can actually have the reverse effects. I moisturize all the way down. But I'm telling you, moisturizing has helped my skin. I get compliments a lot. I'm not bragging. But that I look younger than I am. But I do moisturize and I cleanse. But I have adult acne, so that's probably another reason why that people think I look younger than I am, because I do have a little acne. But I have the wrinkles, I have the crow's feet, I look my age. But with the adult acne and things like that, I'm sure people think I'm a little bit younger. And I just washed my hair and brushed it back, so I look a little silly. Sorry. But anyways, I'm just going to try to pat that on and get it blended in pretty good. But moisturizing really helps in keeping your skin nice and clean. Using a mask at least once a week, really draw that nasty, because toxins are in our body just from being outside, all the makeups we use, things like that. I mean, anything we put in our body too has to come out, and it comes out through our skin. So, and drinking lots of water. I can't stress that enough. Water, water, water. I know I have a lot of my friends who just can't stand to drink just water, and they put those flavorings in it. I'm not a big fan, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get your water in. I don't like the artificial sugars, anything like that. I just try to just grin it and bear it and suck down my water, because it really helps keep that moisture coming in your skin. It makes you look a lot more radiant if you just try so hard to get your water in. It really makes a big, big difference with your skin. So I am going to use the Mary Kay primer. My mom has introduced me to this, and I'm liking it. This primer, it has a sunscreen in it, which I like. And you need to apply it 15 minutes before sun exposure, and it's water resistant for sweating. You sweat a lot. I do and I don't. I have issues with my thyroid, so sometimes I sweat, sometimes I don't. But right now it's so humid outside. Today is July 3rd, so we are getting a hot and heavy summer, it seems like. It is so humid. So I dabbed enough for my face on it. It is a clear primer. It's not real thick and sticky. It almost feels like baby soft skin. So I'm going to pat this around, especially my problem areas where my makeup, it really likes to soak in. I know. Pat, pat, pat. Be gentle with your skin. And people like to miss their hairlines in their neck, in their ears. But you have to get those areas, because makeup has to blend everywhere. Because if it doesn't, you look a little silly. I'm guilty of those things. When I was first learning to put on makeup, I looked so silly. I had makeup lines in the weirdest places. So I've learned a lot about makeup on my own through the years, and especially now that we have so much access to YouTube. I'm that old where I didn't just have a tutorial to teach me how to use makeup. Now I have a million of them, and I utilize them. But I just want to show this product and how well it works. Everybody has a lot of differences of opinions. There's millions and millions and millions of products, and I like to show off everything neat that I find. And then with my channel, it's new to me, and I have a lot of things to say, mental health checks, and if I can help one person with my story, that's what I want to accomplish. I have a hell of a story. I'm just going to tell you that. CC cream. You guys are going to laugh at me. I'm a very pale complected person. Very pale. But finally, I actually get to use light to medium. Holy cow. Yeah, I've actually gotten a little bit of sun. And I use my sunscreen. I have to use my sunscreen, because I will burn to pieces. Plus, skin cancer awareness. Gonna throw that out there. I'm a nurse. Skin cancer, major deal. Major, major deal. Plus, not to mention the skin damage you do. The skin damage is real. So real. Please, please, please wear your sunscreen. This also has sunscreen in it too. I think it's SPF 15. Please wear your sunscreen. Skin damage, skin cancer. Skin cancer can happen fast. Please wear your sunscreen. You can get a tan with sunscreen on. Those lucky people with all that beautiful melanin in their skin, I don't have it. Apparently I have a little bit more this year. I guess through the years I'm gaining some melanin. I don't know. But I finally get to use light to medium. Usually I have to use alabaster, porcelain. Sometimes I have to mix a little bit because it's a little bit too light. But this year I get to use light to medium. Oh my gosh. I am using a Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild sponge. I don't have Mary Kay brushes, and this is a CC cream, so a sponge works beautifully with it. I'm just going to one little squirt on that there. This one little squirt, and then I'm going to dab around my face. I love these blend blending sponges. They work beautifully. Beautifully, beautifully, beautifully. I know it looks a little dark at first on my skin, but this blends beautifully because I have red undertones in my skin. Everybody has like olive tones, yellowy undertones. I have very much a red undertone. I have a lot of Irish in me, lots of Irish. So once this is blended in, it is absolutely just, I couldn't believe it. I actually had to have medium. I never thought I'd ever see medium color in my foundation. I'm in shock. Please blend well around your neck, ears, everywhere. I have an incoming call. Excuse me. Will I block that? I don't need that call. Spam. Spam alert. In your hairline, please get your hairline. You don't want it in your hair, but you want to blend your hairline. It is uber important. Because if you don't, you have weird, weird, weird makeup lines. This blends so delicately. I mean, it just, and the coverage, to not be a full coverage, it's a complexion clearing coverage makeup. It works great. But I'm just so happy that it has SPF 15 in it. I try to get all my makeup, all my foundations with a little bit of sunscreen in it because it helps protect my face when I don't remember. And I always buy sunscreen with no smell because I really hate the smell of sunscreen. And I've heard that complain a lot with people. They hate the smell of it. It stinks. It stinks. So just get some that doesn't smell. Sunscreen stinks, but the skin damage is real. Skin cancer is real. And I've been a nurse a long time. I've seen people suffer from it. It's not fun. And that tan is not worth it. Trust me. You could still get a tan with sunscreen on. You want to really blend in your problem areas. Some people go over their lips. I'm not a fan of that. I have chapstick on. I actually put a little EOS on. I like the coconut EOS. Coconut milk. When I go over my lips, it feels weird to me. But my problem areas are my nose, and I have some dark circles under my eyes. So I will really focus on the area and see I'm just blending, 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 blending. But you see, I mean, it's just silky, smooth, radiant. I just absolutely love. I was impressed. Very impressed. Because Mary Kay is something that's been around for as long as I could remember. I've never really used it. My mom introduced me to it, and I am impressed. I do not have a concealer yet. She has not given me concealer. Look at that one lip. Yep. A little fuzzy. I have a nose ring, so I have to make sure I get underneath that. I don't want to have a weird line there. But it just has like a glow. Move my light over a little bit. It just kind of has a glow. And I have dull skin. I mean, I have dull skin, so for me, this looks great. You know, everybody's skin's so different. And for me, with having adult acne, not great pores, this looks great for me. And this is the perfect shade for me. I'm just still in shock. Like the medium. Never thought I'd have to use that. Just make sure you're really blending down in your neck and your lines there. Okay. Next step, I'm not going to go all in the eyes this time, but I am going to prime the eyes. I don't have any other areas that I use my concealer on. I have a lot of acne. I would have to conceal my whole face. So I don't have a concealer for Mary Kay, but I've been using this Age Rewind because I bought a concealer with e.l.f. because I'm a huge e.l.f. fan too. Huge. And I got the 16-hour camo concealer, which is fantastic, but it's too light right now. Way too light. So this Age Rewind, it is actually ivory, but it's not too light. I put it on my eyes because I'm going to prime my eyes for my I'm going to prime them for my eyeshadow, but I'm not going to go into that today. And I'm going to use my blender brush to prime my eyes, because I'm just getting my face ready to do a full makeup. But I'm not going to do full makeup today. I'm just going to get my face primed and ready. And I go around, because my problem areas are my eyes. Like, they have dark circles. But this is how you prime your eyes. There are eye primers for your eyeshadows. I choose to use a concealer because I have the dark circles, and that really helps with that. I'm just priming my eyes for my eyeshadow and helping with those dark circles. I don't sleep well. I haven't slept well in years. Especially this last couple of years, I have not slept well. I have a major issue with insomnia. So, I have dark circles. I can drink all the water I want, take all the vitamins I want. I can sleep all I want, even take naps. I still have trouble. Looks like I haven't slept in a while. So, I'm going to prime my eyes. It looks well blended and radiant. The next step to priming your eyes is to use, I need to grab it because I didn't pull it out before I started. I actually use a translucent powder. Sorry guys, I usually have it all pulled out before I start. I have a lot of makeup. There it is. Okay, I have a Mary Kay translucent loose powder. I like the loose powders to prime with and to set with. It comes in this cute little compact. It's messy. It's messy. It goes everywhere. It doesn't have a smell, because there are translucent powders. Like, I have a Rimmel Instamatte Fix-A-Matte, which I like also. It has a smell. Right now, Mary Kay is where it's at, what I've been using. I don't have any Mary Kay brushes, so I found these 7th Avenue brushes. They're beautiful, and they come in a beautiful case, and I've been using those. And I'm just going to use a powder brush. I'm going to set my eyes. It is translucent, so you would think it was going to turn me into a ghost, but it doesn't. It just sets me. My pit is huffing at me because I'm not paying him any attention. But he's adorable. He gets on my bed and huffs at me. Yes, I let him on my bed. Not under the covers. He has his own blankie. And I just set all of that I did. It doesn't dull it out. It sets your eyes, so your eyes are ready to go for your shadows, for whatever you want to do. You can go crazy with it. You could do something simple. You can leave it as is. You can just do a little mascara. You can do a little eyeliner and mascara. I just kind of go with it. Okay. That seems pretty set to me. So before I'm going to do bronzer, since we're doing the base. But I have a Studio Series Professional Skincare Matte Setting Spray. Long lasting, controls oils, and minimizes pores. Anything I find that minimizes pores, I usually try it out, because I'm very self-conscious about my pores. I'm going to give it a little shake, and a little spritz. I'm going to let it dry. Doesn't take very long. Just a few seconds. It's already drying. And that just sets you off. See how it's not soaking and saturating into my pores. Okay. So I'm going to actually use a different brush. And I don't have a Mary Kay bronzer either. But I do have Sugar. It's a contour mini highlighter. It's called Champagne Champion. It's a beautiful bronzer. I have to be careful with bronzer because of my skin tone. But this one is just a nice shimmer. It's summer. So I bronze just a little bit. Here and here. A little here, a little here, a little here. Kind of makes my nose a little shiny. So sometimes I'll go back over with it just to kind of dull that shine. Back over with my matte brush just to dull the shine a little bit. I don't want to be overly shiny. And you do the legendary pull your cheeks out. Get high cheekbones. That's where I want my bronzer to be at. See? And a nice feather spritz. Set that. And you have a nice base. Now you're ready to do whatever else you want to do. Go crazy. Go with your eyes, your lips, eyebrows, contouring. Do whatever you want. This is my base. I don't do a whole lot of contouring yet. I need to learn. So I'm going to learn with you guys on YouTube. Because there's tons and tons of makeup videos, I know. But I want my YouTube channel to be more than just makeup. I want it to be about fashion, makeup, skincare, health, fitness, and life. Because life is hard. Life sucks. I've had a lot going on the last few years. 2017 became my hardest year. My daughter was diagnosed with leukemia. A lot of stuff went down since then. And even before then, there was a lot of hard stuff. But the main, really hard stuff in my life started in 2017. So I like to do mental health checks. And if I can help anyone with anything, I am here. Especially for my cancer parents. And now that I have disabilities of my own and sicknesses of my own, I really want to be there for anybody that I can be there for. And if we can do makeup in the process or talk about fashion in the process, I want to do it. So this is one of my first videos. Mental health check. If you need me, I'm here. Comment, like, subscribe. Just Jess, guys. I'm here for you if you need me. Thank you, guys.